People, and welcome back to another written tuned episode of Always Foreshadowing, where we talk about all things movie news and movie rumors. That intro takes a lot out of me. And today, as I was listening to the radio, some big, and I mean big movie news dropped for us today. In fact, it is so big that I think it can have its own standalone episode of Foley's Foreshadowing. So with that being said, let's delve into the deets. AMC confirmed to the world today, or yesterday, depending on when I get this video uploaded, that a Breaking Bad movie is officially in the works. Not a whole lot else is really known about this movie. We don't even know if it's going to get released theatrically. It may get released on AMC just like Breaking Bad did. All that Vince Gilligan has confirmed is that he is writing a screenplay, may even be directing, and the movie is going to center around Jesse Pinkman and what happened to him after the end of Breaking Bad. Aaron Paul has also confirmed that he will be returning to play the role of Jesse Pinkman, and what do I think of this? I think this could be awesome. Because you look at the very end of Breaking Bad. Spoiler warning if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, but I'm going to say this right now. If you haven't watched Breaking Bad, punch yourself in the face. At the end of Breaking Bad, Jesse was essentially being used as a meth-cooking slave to that criminal group, and then Walter White, he comes in, he saves him, he frees him, and right before Walter White dies, Jesse Pinkman just rides off into freedom, and then from there, we don't know what happens to Jesse. That's probably become the biggest question fans have since the end of Breaking Bad. What happened to Jesse? Does he just go off and live his life? Does he finally find a girl? Does he go back into the meth cooking business? Just, like, what? Vince Gilligan did say that he intended for Jesse's fate to be left up to the audience, but maybe this is really what he had in mind. Maybe he knew there was always more to be told with Jesse's story, and now it's going to finally be told. I couldn't be more excited for something like this, guys. I mean, Breaking Bad, in my opinion, is the greatest show ever. That show was a revelation. I loved every single second of it. The story, the dialogue, the cast, the characters, everything was flawless. We're never going to see a TV show like Breaking Bad ever again. It's just, we never will. And no, I'm not taking anything away from Better Call Saul, but Better Call Saul is not Breaking Bad. And everything for this Breaking Bad movie sounds really promising. Aaron Paul is coming back as Jesse Pinkman. He was great as Jesse Pinkman. And really, I don't feel like Aaron Paul has really done much else with his career. So, I mean, he probably, when he got the call, when he got the opportunity, he was like, yeah, sure, I'll come back and do this. This was essentially what made my career. It's not just that. The fact that the Breaking Bad director, Vince Gilligan, is on board to at least certainly write the screenplay and potentially also direct it. This has everything it needs to be awesome. Jesse Pinkman is honestly one of my favorite TV characters of all time. Just everything about him. You know how a lot of times he tries to be the hardcore criminal hard ass throughout most of it, but deep inside he's got a big heart. He is kind of still a kid inside, and you know, he gets scared in moments when, you know, things get really intense and rough. And just seeing like what they do to him as a character as it goes along, it's insane. It's pretty heartbreaking. I mean, I could write a book on the amount of times Aaron Paul nearly had me crying with his performance of Jesse. I mean, my gosh. And now the character of Jesse is gonna finally get his closure in a standalone Breaking Bad movie. The biggest question that's on my mind, however, is Aaron Paul gonna be the only returning Breaking Bad cast member for this movie? Because really, when you look at Breaking Bad, I mean, the only character that Jesse Pinkman was completely tied into was Walter White, and that's because they were cooking meth together. And the way Breaking Bad ends, I really can't see Walter White being in this movie. I mean, maybe Bryan Cranston would appear in this movie and maybe like some flashback scenes or something like that, or maybe it could be one of those, like, you know, he still has him in his mind or whatever. I mean, I know everyone would love to see Bryan Cranston in this movie because it's Bryan Cranston, but I don't really see that happening unless it's via the options that I just mentioned. Other than that, I don't think it would happen. I mean, they gotta make sure it still lines up with the Breaking Bad show. But it definitely could be interesting to what Jesse's story really is gonna be. I mean, is he now on the run from the DEA? Are they gonna be coming after him after everything that went down with Heisenberg? Could he potentially cross paths with the White family again? And maybe they have questions for him, or, you know, maybe he's trying to help them out. But in the end, I am so unbelievably excited for this movie. I cannot wait to see what they do with it. I have no idea when the release date is. They haven't confirmed that yet. They literally just confirmed today that the movie was in the works. Could be a few years before this movie even gets released, but I just know it's on the way, and I am stoked to see it. Part of me does kind of hope it gets that theatrical release. I would love to see it on the big screen, but However it's released, I'll be happy. That's all I gotta say, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on this Breaking Bad movie. What would you like to see with it? How do you think Jesse Pinkman should get closure? And also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.